we have some pretty big news here for Manchester City, as we are set to sign Divin Mubama, as well as potentially still going in with a £60 million bid on Eze, I believe this is. Yes, Eze. So let's go through this news here, and let me tell you my opinion as I go through this. Now, Divin Mubama, he seems likely. I don't know who he is. So he's a 19-year-old forward, and he left West Ham United. He will be mainly with the U21s, but also with Pep's first team, and so I guess that this is just a depth signing. He will play in the League Cup. He will play if Haaland is injured. Probably not, if we're being honest. He will probably play those League Cup games, those games against relegation teams. And this is a player, listen, I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's good. I'm not gonna bullshit you, and I'm not gonna pay. Fuck off. I'm not gonna bullshit you and tell you that I know this player when I really don't. And yeah, I've seen enough from that article. I know what I need to know. Divin Mubama, however you pronounce it, I'm sorry. He's, I don't know, he's a nobody. What will he do? We don't know. But we have probably signed him for the U21s. I don't really care. Congratulations to him. He's a Man City player now. Now on to more interesting news. And I have flip-flopped a lot here. But I think that this is my definitive opinion on Eze. Just get him. Get Eze, sign him, then bring back Echeverri, buy Florian Wirtz in the future, and then you're like, oh, now we have 3 players who want the same position. Correct. And whoever is good enough stays, whoever isn't good enough, out. And that's my opinion. Like, Florian Wirtz is the most likely, I believe, but we still have like Musiala links as well. Just do it. Just get it done. I was worried about Eze. He will come in and be a one-season player, then go out because we bring in Echeverri and somebody else. I don't think that's a problem anymore. Echeverri, he can have the League Cup games. He can have a few resting games, and maybe play like 10 Premier League games a season with like 5 starts, 5 substitute appearances, maybe a bit more substitute appearances, and he can play also being limited, and then he can leave. I'm fine with that. I don't see a problem with us bringing in a player who's gonna either have to be at the next level or who is gonna have to go away. So like we have done that quite a bit. We have Calvin Phillips, who is absolutely a flop. Like, let's not compare Calvin Phillips to Eze now, but I'm completely fine with if we get Eze, and then we get Musiala or whatever, and then we bring back Echeverri. Sure, let's have 3 players who are all good in the same position. Let them fight out for that position. Short term, it makes sense. He can play false 9, he can play attacking midfield, he will give De Bruyne rest. Short term, it makes sense, and he's just another option in our midfield. Long term, it also makes sense. If he's not good enough, get rid. People will want to buy Eze. He's not like Calvin Phillips or Cancelo. They will want to buy him. So if he's not good enough in the future, buy. If he is good enough, well, then we've got a player on our hands, don't we? So, I've flip-flopped a lot on this as a deal, but I think that this is my final opinion here. Just get him. But we still want a Rodri defensive midfielder backup. Then we also have a bit of a side note here for the news for the Man City. That we are planning. Where is the? There was another one by Tolmy that I had opened. I must have accidentally closed it. So Tolmy, for those who don't know, he's got connections within the club. We are going to be giving Rodri bigger wages. We have already given what is the name? We have already given somebody else, Ederson. It was Ederson, bigger wages. So this is a bit outdated news. I didn't really know when to talk about it because it's not worth its own video. So I brought it up now. So yeah, and what is this? How many goals will Erling Haaland score in the Premier League season? Well, I suppose we'll end it off with that. Erling Haaland is scoring 35 goals in the Premier League this season. Thank you very much. And please carry us through the first half of the season when Oscar Bob is gone. Please, we need him. This is not about that though. We should buy Wharton, by the way, if we can. But that's not really related to the subject of this video. Tell me down below what you think about this Mubama guy and what you think about as a deal. Tell me down below. Please like and subscribe if you stuck along to the end. I appreciate it a ton. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.